Hello, all Steelers fans, and welcome to Steel City's first ever podcast. We plan to do this about every week during the regular season and once a month during the off season. You can find our podcasts on our YouTube channel or on our website. The links are on your screen and in the description of the video. So, before we preview about the game against the Patriots, we're going to review the preseason a little bit. And, we had a little shaky preseason going, 1-4 with our only win to the Packers. The Hall of Fame game, it really showed a lot about how we were going to do this year, and it really showed out who was going to stand out in preseason and probably also the regular season. And then we went to Jacksonville. They beat us. That was a very close game. Now, that was also a very interesting game. I don't know if you guys watched it or not, but kudos to you if you did, because it was very interesting. Then we got a win against the Packers. It was really actually kind of cool to see Landry Jones lead that comeback with all the backup players against the Packers. And, I think that really instilled some hope for us so far this season. And then finally against the I forgot the Bills. The Bills, they showed us, it was actually a good game because they showed us, I wouldn't say it's a good game, but it showed us that we had some problems in our secondary and we do need some help. Same with the Panthers game. So it showed us what we need to work on. So that was it for preseason. I do want to talk about some players that have either really stood out to me for more than one reason during the preseason. The first person I like to discuss is Antoine Blake. I really do think that he has done a tremendous job on the defense. He really needs to step up a bit this season with all the leadership gone. With Polamalu gone, Taylor, Kiesel, all that leadership gone. Antoine Blake really needs to step up. Same with Shamarko Thomas, who I also thought had a tremendous preseason as well. They both need to step up and lead that defense this season. Bud Dupree, the rookie, he definitely met my expectations. Basically in on every play he could, making a difference. And then the one person who really stood out to me was Ryan Shazier, coming off of that injury last season. He made a lot of tackles. I was really impressed. He looks like he had the knowledge. Also, a key player that could also lead the defense this year. Sammy Coates, a wide receiver, definitely made an impact. He'll be a player to watch, but also it will be fun to see him grow this season. Now let's talk injuries. The Steelers have dealt a huge blow in the area of injuries. And not only that, but also inactive players due to suspensions. Let's talk about the suspensions real quick. Martavis Bryant, that's just a huge concern. A really stupid move by him. Sorry, I just don't have any other words to describe it. And he will be out for, I believe, the first 4 games. He violated the NFL's substance policy. Le'Veon Bell, we all know about him. He's only out for 2 games, luckily. But still, our running back and one of our best wide receivers are out against good. And, of course, our schedule this year is relentless. So we can't afford to lose players like this. So, stupid idea by those players. Shouldn't have done it, but whatever. It's just going to be a huge loss. Injuries during the preseason, Stephon Tuitt, that's really actually a shame because Stephon Tuitt's still trying to figure out his place on the Steelers. Could have had maybe a breakout season this year. He'll just have to wait. He should get better, though. Bruce Gradkowski, he got injured. Don't worry, we signed Michael Vick. And the thing about Gradkowski is they're probably going to let go of him because Vick was kind of an upgrade to him. So Bruce Gradkowski, we might see him go away. And then also, let's talk about Maurkice Pouncey. He was injured, and he was placed on a short-term IR. So he will be able to return about week 9, I believe. But Cody Wallace will be starting in for him. So hopefully we can figure out. Hopefully he'll be able to do an adequate job for Pouncey. But and I think he will. I mean, I don't have any information that would prove that he won't. But it's always a loss to see someone like Pouncey go. Let's talk about our kicker situation. Sean Sweezum. I mean, so he was injured in the Hall of Fame game. We signed Garrett Hartley, and he was injured against, I believe, the Bills. I'm not quite sure, but I want to say Bills. So then we acquired Josh Scobie from the Jaguars, and we traded a late-round draft pick. So hopefully that will be it. The things that are really going to affect us against the Patriots, and we're going to preview that right now. The thing that's really going to affect the game against the Patriots will be Bell and Bryant's, definitely their suspensions. Pouncey will affect, holding back Vince Wilfork and whatnot. But also the running game, now that Bell's gone, we need the offensive line to step up. But with Pouncey gone, it's going to be a lot harder to do that. Scobie shouldn't be a problem. The kicker, he was the leading scorer last year for the Jacksonville Jaguars, so shouldn't really affect anything. Stephon Tuitt also shouldn't affect, and hopefully we won't need to play our backup quarterbacks. So, but Bell and Bryant, it really will affect. I mean, in more ways than one, too. I mean, it's just, now with Tom Brady back, we really could have used them too, and it's just a shame that they did what they did. Because now, the chances that we have against the Patriots are a lot lower. But anyway, I do believe it will be a good game on Thursday. It will probably be close if our defense can step up and do something. But also, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with the Patriots winning on this. But again, by a very close margin. Maybe if we had Bell or Bryant, I would predict the Steelers winning, but we don't. So that's what I think. That's what I believe is going to happen during the Patriots game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I hope you have enjoyed our very first podcast. I kind of want to see how it goes. Hopefully, people will like it, and we can continue doing it. Tune in next week. As always, you can view our podcast on our YouTube channel or our website. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram @_Steel_City. And, so keep it real, Steeler Nation.